So, Mac, what happened last time?
Last time, many fun and wacky adventures happened in this in the calm game. After all the events, I'm gonna be honest, I guess it's gonna be a rough recap, but the most important events are after once again, Ricky, after recovering, decided, listen, I gotta go check out. I gotta go to my little new boss. Eve. Actually, before that, yeah, we had another conversations, but as per usual, that didn't go that far. But Ricky did decide at least to train his sisters and some, give them basic lessons. Where importantly during the training, we noticed that Lydia was floating, and she realized her levitational abilities. She also got a message. She also talked to Arthur and said, like, "Hey, I'm meeting this guy James." But luckily for Arthur, Rick saved her. Rick saved Arthur from Lydia by getting her to the gym. After that, we had some more conversations. Eve also called her dad, which now Eve was not the best conveyor of information, so her dad might have gained some wrong ideas about the events of the last days. An incomplete picture. That also happened, but eventually, Ricky was getting ready to go down to a Sabretooth's club. Eve was like, "Please don't go. This is a dumb idea. Don't involve yourself with the criminal underworld." Ricky was like, "No, listen, we need the money. We need the money." Until later, I was like, "Listen, we can accompany him." And Eve, desperate, was like, "Sure, whatever. I'll follow this dumb idea. How bad can it be?" It was very bad. So we all went down to the club. Ricky went up and chatted with the bouncer to see Sabretooth, where he tried to apply some risk. It was not very effective. Luckily, he was kind of hot. Good enough. Meanwhile, while that was going on, Eve and Lydia were kind of like fish out of water. And Eve was quick like, "Okay, let's fuck off. There's nothing we can do. He's fine. He's fucking like the boss lady, or whatever." Until they were approached by a mystery woman. They were like, "Hey, why the fuck do you know this guy who just walked into the boss's office?" Now we're able to talk our way out of there. Like, "Hey, listen, we're just friends. We know Jack and shit. Basically, he's just like the fucking sports champion." And we got away. Oh, we fought at least until we walked further along the street and we were being tailed by some goons. Eve and Lydia split up. Lydia split up to try to increase survival chances. Eve managed to get back to the metro station and right back home, while Lydia also managed to run away from the immediate goons that were tailing them, but got lost. But luckily, she ran into some nice Samaritans that offered her to guide her back home. Unfortunately, they were not nice Samaritans who guided her back home. But luckily, a weird shadowy costumed man with like burning blue. Oh, I'm not sure if they're burning, but like glowing blue eyes showed up and started beating everyone's ass. Which, weirdly enough, also included Lydia for some reason. Which we did. And as Lydia was trying to get away from, as her legs were getting scorched by hellfire changed, as she got away around the corner to catch her breath. One of the other goons talked to her like, "Hey, listen, call boss." And we said like, "What?" The goon was also responding like, "What the fuck do you mean what? We're getting our ass beat here before he got dragged away by hellfire chains." And as she ran to the metro station, she looked into the reflection, noticed she looked like one of the attackers, which perhaps might explain why Mr. Shadowman was also attacking her. She rode back to the mega building, still in the form of the goon, where after a bit of a standoff, where Eve was mostly scared and thought that this was a crazy man who was telling her that, hey, I'm your sister. She did show off the levitation powers, which confirmed it was her. And shortly afterwards, the effect also passed, and she turned back to her regular self. Meanwhile, on the Ricky side plot, after a lovely night, they had a talk. They discussed some working arrangements, and Ricky was like, "Listen, I can kill people, but maybe only those, maybe not like innocent people." And Saber was like, "Sure, I know a guy. Here you go. Here's a scaff. Kill this guy for me. Fuck him." To which Ricky then went down and ate the guy's head. Some kind of scaff surgeon. He was guilty. Absolute vile scum of the earth. Being a scaff, being harvesting organs kind of bad. So again, not the worst kill. But after consuming the brain, weird Shadow Man showed up once again and attacked Ricky. Luckily, Ricky managed to wall climb away to safety from the weird Shadow Man. And I believe that's everything.
Yeah, I think ultimate up with Sabertooth. Explain what the fuck happened.
I'm not sure if he did actually. Let me check the trailer. I think he might have. Might make sense here. Oh, he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah. Yeah, actually, he did. Yeah. Yeah, he did meet up with Sabretooth and explain, "Hey, I got attacked by Weird Shadow Man."
Listen, that's fine. It happens around here. Somebody will eventually kill him. No.
It's alright. The other group already took care of that. Just kidding.
Get whacked and like. Where is everyone at this point? Cause...
being very satisfied with my job well done.
Yeah, you're with Sabertooth. What about the other two?
We're still at home. It was after taking care of the wounds. I think we're sleepy now.
Yeah. So you'll wake up in the morning. Ricky hasn't come back home yet.
Lydia would call him.
I assume, Ricky, you would have. I think you were wounded.
Wait, I don't have a phone. Never mind.
Yes, Ricky was wounded. Yeah, Ricky was attacked by help. It's something changed.
You can heal yourself back up. So yeah, you would have spent a couple of hours resting at Sabertooth's place. Where you get like woken up by the cell phone calling you.
Hello.
Hi. So I assume it went good, because you're not dead.
Yeah. So
awesome.
Yeah, isn't it?
Mhm. So when you're coming home?
I should be coming back any moment now.
I'm counting the minutes.
You're kind of mad?
I mean, I almost got killed yesterday. Maybe it was my own fault as well. I should not have gone there.
You mean you didn't listen to me, and therefore you got in trouble for not listening to me?
I mean, if you didn't go down there and we didn't had the whole conversation with going down there, it would not have happened. So it's kind of your fault too.
All right, that is a point. All right, yeah, I'll be home soon. All right.
Great. See you then.
See you then.
Yeah.
Lydia's gonna tell Eve that he's alive.
That makes sense if he was bound. I think he was safe out of all of us.
Yeah, I mean, you never know what she would have done to him. I mean,
I think if she wanted him dead, she would have killed him like sooner and quicker. Unless she's a psychopath who likes to kill people for random shits and giggles. I don't think. Now, I'm not an expert in that corner of the world.
yeah, I
don't-
mean, yeah.
I don't think she would just do that. If I'm gonna be honest. For this one, we can't entirely blame Ricky. What have we learned? Not go down to the crime-ridden area, which are completely abandoned by any kind of law enforcement.
Yeah, I get that. Yes.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think we can convince Ricky at this point, and at the very least, Ricky knows his way around down there. It's not good, but at this point, I think we've done all we could.
Yeah.
Except yelling at him some more every time he comes back, but that's the only thing we can do.
I guess we can, because I'm not going down there alone again.
At least someone's screwing getting. And I also went down there. Fuck. That's fine. We all survived. That's the only thing that matters.
Yes. And I mean, we learned that I can, I guess, change my appearance or somewhat.
Yeah, that's also kind of like what the fuck. I'm still processing that.
Yeah, me too. Which is
So
all
for
the
now,
finality.
for now, keep that a secret. I would say, maybe, perhaps, yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, don't. I don't think many people believe you. Honestly, I mean, but yeah, it's.
If you have school.
Yeah, after this, we go to school. Yeah.
What about you, Ricky? What are you gonna do today? You are muted if you're talking.
I said, I guess head back home or go to school, whichever one is like more convenient.
Yeah, you should probably better if you just head straight to school. Catch
Alright.
some of your morning classes and actual training, because you've been skipping on that for like a couple of days now. You all arrive and, well, you all go your separate ways to the university. As Eve kind of like go to your morning math class. Gonna see I think you know Arthur, right?
He's now mentioned by name, but I would probably know him probably again. But
Kind of like starts walking with you. Says, "Hey, you're like you're Lydia's sister, right?"
yeah.
My name is Arthur, and I was hoping you could help me out with something.
Sure, that depends on what you want help with.
I'm gonna need. This will sound I'm gonna need to like sign me up on. I know you're gonna go to an expo next week, right?
Yeah, the Stark one, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna need you to sign my name on those papers as well when they ask for people who like to sign up.
Sure thing. Grant, is there limited space on those like lists or?
Yeah. But
Is it
it's
like any
like it's
requirement?
I mean,
Mhm.
yeah, you have to be part of the like engineering courses. Like you have to have some sort of. They will only bring out those lists for people to volunteer for in those specific classes.
I mean, if no one else, if the list isn't filled up, I will sign your name and sure. And Grant, does this break school regulations or anything?
Yes. What?
Yes. Okay.
Because
Yeah. Okay.
if it
So
didn't, if this wasn't illegal, he wouldn't like he could just do it himself.
yeah.
It's like, well,
Um.
come on, listen. What can I do so that you like put me on those lists?
Hold on. I think you're hanging with Lydia, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you go down there to the lower wards, right?
Yeah, more recently, and it's not a habit.
I have a little request.
Okay.
I kind of worry about my sister and I. So how about you maybe don't drag her along to the lower wards?
Yeah, deal. I'll keep her away from that if my name appears on the list.
Well, we have an agreement then.
She's gonna shake your hand. Yeah. Considering it is basically gonna be next week.
You know, she will ask out of curiosity.
Mm.
You also curious in the project, or I believe you're a journalist, aren't you?
Yeah. Come on, you know what they're gonna unveil there, right? You know what the rumors say.
Yeah, I did hear about the new Sentinel model.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the kind of the news and the tech journals were all buzzing about it.
Yeah. Be a good story to write about.
Just a little favor, try to keep my name out of it if possible. Just
This is my first scoop.
Try to keep safe. And most journalists, I think most journalists who actually try to get the scoop don't tend to live long.
Yeah, that's why I start small. Work my way up. Once in the big leagues, you can start exposing people.
Just kind of small. Just she'll smart him. Oh, I do suppose you have drive at least. That's kind of noble.
Like nod at that. As yeah, he'll also be on his way. You will see him, Lydia, as like sits down during your first classes. I'm not sure if you're gonna approach him with anything.
Yeah, she would.
He bids you good morning.
Hi, how you doing?
Yeah, pretty well. What about you?
I had better days, but I'm good. Anything interesting happened lately?
Well, I mean, a bit of this, a bit of that.
Sorry for ditching on you yesterday.
It's fine. I had a few other appointments as well, so I find ways to keep myself busy.
I mean, I'm still open today if you need company.
I mean, if you're free, we can. There is something I can like work on.
Sure, what is it?
How good that you are? How good are you at faking you're someone else?
um, Depends. If you give me a week or anything, can try.
Have these nice lab coats and the Oscorp ID.
I see. So you want to go in there?
Scene of the crime, right?
Yes. It's still Oscorp. I mean, you sure?
Are you sure? I mean, I'm gonna go. Question is, are you gonna tag along or?
I mean, I'm not gonna let you go there alone. So yes, I'm gonna go with.
After class then.
After
Also,
that, then.
don't tell your sister about this. She'll just get upset.
Why? You talked to my sister?
I did, and she made me promise not to take you down below again. But this isn't technically down below, so.
Exactly. No, it isn't. So I mean, you're not making any promises.
Yeah, but how about you keep this to yourself?
I will.
Thank you.
And see you after class.
Nod and smile. Look through my list of shoes.
Let's go to the shoe factory.
Yeah, so other than that, I think unless you want to do something specific, school day will be business as usual.
Nope, that's pretty much it. Yes, usual school day.
Yeah.
But you, Ricky, you're gonna get a message, sort of, in the afternoon from Sabretooth saying, well, let me know if you're interested in another job.
Okay. I don't think I have anything really like going on specifically right now.
Yeah. Respond back.
Yeah, I'll respond back.
Just gonna text you an address and say, you need to meet someone here. High-paying job. Don't fuck it up.
Can I get more details about it, or is that just don't fuck it up? Is the
She's
details
gonna explain things to you.
okay. Well, any excuse to see you, darling.
Just gonna like send you like a fucking face.
Listen, compared to like the last person he hit on, this is a 100% improvement. He has not gone to the hospital on this one yet, so this is a 100% improvement. I defy you to tell me how wrong I am with this logic. It's flawless.
But yeah, after school, not sure if there's any if you want to talk to one another, or if you want to like do something or I'll assume, Eve, you will keep your promise as the list will start being rolled out.
Yeah.
It'll be like you'll all be able to like go to one of the terminals and sort of put your name in and listen. You can pretend you're fumbling with it a bit longer and then just kind of like type his name there as well. It
Yeah, other
isn't.
than
It
that-
isn't like such a small list that they're gonna like immediately notice.
Yeah, other than that, nothing in particular for Eve at least to do.
I guess then, if you don't want to check up on one another.
I don't know. They keep one of them keeps calling me a criminal. I am not that. I am a public servant to the community.
No, but has called you a criminal.
Eve.
Yeah,
No, Eve just said you work with them. Eve just said you worked with them.
Sorry, my bad. Sorry.
You don't know that.
Eve just kind of guessed that. Assumed she is. She may have maybe a bias toward anyway looking of the game for now. Because
Yeah, I guess I will meet Lydia because she said she almost died, which was weird.
So you're gonna check up on your sister. That's good.
I will check up on my sister, like a good older brother. I will check up on my sister who said I almost died.
Yeah.
Because I do have like a little, quite a voice in my head, but if those fuckers are still alive, which Ricky doesn't know, I could go talk to them. But let's find out.
Yeah, you can catch her during lunch break.
Hey!
Hey, the older brother.
So you're in one piece. Good.
Yes.
Do you have
Yes.
happen to call it like a name or a location to the people who would think that it's okay to like try to kill you, right?
I mean, the only name I got was Sophia. She apparently does something around there.
What does she
It's-
exactly do?
Seems to be one person higher up, I guess.
Can you tell me what happened? Like what they tried to do?
I think Sophia.
Who's Sophia? You mean?
Wasn't wait.
No, it was Rachel. I'm pretty sure they said Rachel.
Oh yeah, I am. It was Rachel. I'm so sorry.
That's sister. I was like, yeah,
Oh,
Rachel.
I have it wrong in my head. Yeah, Rachel. I am sorry. Don't know why. I know. I got Sophia in my mind. Her name's Rachel.
And what were they trying to do? Just rob you?
I mean, we got away. We got when we left the bar, we got followed and we ran, split up, and I may have lost all sense of finding back home. So I met two guys. I guess they were stealing because I don't have my phone and don't have my purse. But then they took me somewhere and it didn't look good for me.
Okay. So I got Rachel, and they took you to a place. What was this place? A drug den? Was this a brothel? And what was this place? I need to know, so I can ask very specific questions, so I can talk to this Rachel person for inconveniencing you.
It looked like sort of like this abandoned shed, and empty. Not that many things around.
It was some kind of abandoned shed, apparently a meeting spot. And they were waiting for Rachel there. So, not really more I can give you on that.
Okay. All right. Don't worry about it, Lydia. I'm glad you're okay. Don't let this worry you one little bit. Okay.
So, yeah, I'm not planning to go down there alone again. So, I guess it's a win.
I didn't want you to go down there at all, like at all. But each their own.
I guess it was still interesting to see what's down there. But I think I learned my lesson. So yeah, how was your night? You don't see a hole in your chest?
Yes, it was 100% more improvement. I did the penetrating for a change.
Okay.
And that's really all I'll say about that.
Yeah, don't need details.
Nah, I didn't think you did.
Got it. So I assume you're gonna be out there often now?
I don't know. Pajamas not kiss and tell. But maybe. She was fun. I tried to be suave, it didn't really work out. But you know what? I think I'll just try to be myself because you know what? That's the best version of yourself you can be.
Good luck. Trying being yourself.
What
I
was that? Why
yeah,
do you
nothing. And you're great. You are great.
I will have you know I am very charming.
Sure.
Okay. Well, with that, my little heart is broken in 1,000 pieces. You don't think I'm charming? It's all right. I get it. I get it. Too big. The older brother has to be a dork, I guess. Just stay safe, all right?
Always. I just gonna smile.
I will leave to go meet for another job.
Be careful.
Will do.
As you leave, Arthur is waiting for you outside. Did you?
You're just gonna meet up with him.
Listen, in and out. Don't talk to anyone. Just pretend like you own the place. Just gonna like I want to. Well, I'm not gonna try and infiltrate their security. That seems a bit above us, but it would be nice. Technically, they should have had some time to repair the building. I don't think they had time to repair everything, no? Only been a few days.
Let's see where you're going. Anything in particular you're interested in?
Any... It feels weird, you know? It feels like we'll see once we get in. Their security isn't bad. But from the way it looked from the outside, it feels like only like parts of the inside was damaged. I was wondering how does that work? How does a bulldozer only start bulldozing halfway through the building? Either he smashes it all the way through, or he doesn't smash through at all. So I want to see, well, one, where does the damage begin? Two, how he could have maybe gotten in. And listen, if you get caught by security, pretend like you are doing this for like a school assignment. I'm gonna be more lenient.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, you're gonna make your way to the Oscorp downtown, the Oscorp research lab. As yeah, you can see that there's like a lot of like parts of the building have been sort of restricted into a construction site, which is what you two are gonna use to try and sneak in the building, as it's late in the day and time this perfectly when the construction workers take a break. So he's gonna unpack like two sets of uniforms. One is gonna be the construction uniform, make you better blend in with the dig site, not the dig site, but like the God, I hate English. Construction site. And the second one is to blend in better once you're actually inside the building proper. I'm gonna need actually an ego roll from you because this is less agility and more like pretending you belong to the place and you'll have one edge. You can click on one of the threes. Edge button. There you go. As yeah, you may get like a couple of weird glances. And some people obviously don't recognize you, but you move about with enough confidence and don't you don't stay too long in a single place. So they'll just kind of overlook it. Most of the workers don't really care enough to bother, as you manage to get into the building as you quickly ditch one uniform for the second one. As you begin sort of walking down the hallways with a bunch of obviously fake IDs, but it's enough to not so that you don't stand out. Arthur just kind of says, see, simple and easy.
For now, yes. Let's hope it's gonna be the way.
Remember, keep an eye out and see if you spot anything. Gonna need a vigilance roll from you. Well, it's time. Need Well, I'm looking for a picture because apparently take me a bit. Not is does Eve want to do anything after school?
Not in particular, no. Mama says she's kind of alone. So right now,
Okay, I should just go home and like do some homework.
Yeah. Consulting Pinterest for Men Grunt.
Yeah, you do wander around for a bit, and as turn around the corner a couple of times, you realize you've lost sight of Arthur.
Awesome. Um. She would probably try to head back where she last saw him, and
Yeah, you double around back, but like he's still like you don't see him. You try and like start looking for him around the building.
yeah, she would take another route and try to find him.
Give me another ego roll, because you start wandering. Walk around. You walk around, and yeah, you do manage to sort of find him as he is. You realize he has like a small camera. He's like snapping pictures with every now and then.
Are there any people in the hallway?
Yeah, there's like people walking about. He's like trying to like be subtle about it, but it's not like completely obviously.
Oh, okay. She will go up to him. I think enough pictures for now.
Listen, I'm almost done. We need, like I thought, like this is even more weird than I thought initially.
That's great. That's great. We found something, but we don't want to get caught, right? So we probably should not take pictures of everything now.
Yeah. As you just hear someone sort of dragging their voice behind you. You turn around and it's like an older woman, early 30s. She kind of just looks at the two of you, kind of arms on her hips, and says, "Don't remember you two here. Are you part of that new internship program we started recently?"
Yes, we are. We're just like trying to find a way around here. A lot of hallways.
That's an interesting thing because we don't have any internship programs right now. As Arthur also kind of like teases a bit with you.
I mean, maybe you haven't heard, but our school got us to just. It's a school project, okay? We have to get some kind of information out of a well-known company, and we're just trying to get an A on this exam.
By sneaking in here without any sort of paperwork, I will assume.
She's looking at Arthur.
Um,
Um,
um, kind of just shrugs at this point.
I mean, we thought the school sent something. I guess there was a misunderstanding. Oh, we can't just leave.
Why don't you give
I
me
mean-
another ego roll with the one trouble on this? Like trouble underneath that 6. Incredible.
Damn, the opposite of the opposite of the tick roll, baby.
Incredible. Like, fine. I'll pretend like I didn't see you.
Thank you, ma'am. I won't happen again.
She like turns around and like Arthur sort of exhales. Holy shit. Incredible. I don't know how you talked that one out.
I didn't think that would work. We should leave.
Yeah, let's go before another one spots us.
Yes, definitely.
So yeah, the two of you will sneak in the same way, sneak out the same way you snuck in. As once outside, he'll be like, "Listen, I was right. It does almost appear as if, you know, someone went through, like their security and got cleared for entry, and then just in the middle of the hallway decided, you know what, this is where I start throwing my fireballs. A lot of the repair works start halfway through the building. There was no sign of any damaged walls, burned floors, broken windows, nothing. Everything starts from one specific point. I'd also explain how none of the security were able to react in time.
So it could have been someone that worked here.
That's my assumption as well. Damn, that means Oscorp does have a big security breach.
I guess they do, and it's not looking good for them if it comes out.
He'll sort of nod, says, "Listen, I'm gonna put this to the rest of the document. It's gonna be a big expose on them. Kind of say ruin their reputation slightly." Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun and terrifying.
Listen, it's nice. We didn't get caught, no problems. That woman's probably gonna forget we exist in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, don't have memorable faces. I mean, I had fun.
Yeah, likewise. Catch you around.
Catch
Don't
you.
tell your sister
Alright.
about this.
I definitely will not.
As the two of you will split. Presumably make your way home.
Yes.
Let's see, Ricky, as you go to the rendezvous point, as you see, there's a woman waiting for you there, looking quite ominously.
What was that last sentence, Grunt? You cut out. As I
She-
get to the.
Yeah, you get to the rendezvous point, meet with whoever you're supposed to meet, and do the job. You do see this woman, looks quite ominously.
Okay. Well, she looks charming. Does she have Am I seeing her with all Doc Ock arms?
They're not like extended, but you do see them sort of quite like neatly packed on her back. Like she's clearly sporting some heavy weaponry.
Okay.
She kind of like, as she like sees you arriving. You Sabertooth man?
Yeah, that's me. What's up?
Well, you have someone to catch. I believe you've had a meeting with him. Blue glowing eyes, drags chains around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a fucking skull face,
Yeah.
kind of, except not. Yeah.
You're gonna help me kill
Um,
him.
I'm gonna help you kill him. Didn't he blow up a building or something?
Different guy.
Or different guy. So there's
Our target is a bit more blue hued.
cool. All right. Is there something I call you?
Call me Enigma. I'm a bounty
Enigma.
hunter. We don't need to be friends, but I would rather we work together so we both get paid.
Yeah, no, I kind of wanted to call you something other than hey you or that person over there. I guess you can call me. What's my nickname? Venom?
It's an interesting nickname.
Yeah, you know what? I'm workshopping it. But for now, like you said, we don't have to be buddy-buddy, but hey, listen, bounty hunter work. That's cool. That's neat. Never did that before. And you look very scary and dangerous and look like you could crush me with your arm.
Been doing this for a while. Gonna need you to show me where you encountered this guy.
Right this way.
Yeah?
He's just gonna like shoot the shit with her, if that's okay. Good. Like, is she wearing the mask actively right now?
Yes.
So is the mask like an identity thing, or is it like have like heads up display, or how does that work?
I'm not gonna reveal my tech specifications to you.
Fair enough. Does the hair ever get in the way?
No.
You know what? I feel like the more questions I ask, the more like you're just gonna want to like stab me. So I'm just gonna
Yes.
keep quiet. I have a sudden sense of a pending doom for some reason.
It's not. It looks like you're not totally oblivious.
No, just like 65% oblivious. The rest of me, the other part of me is charming. You just gotta get to know me.
I'll take your word for it.
Well, we'll be working together, so you'll see in time.
Not gonna be very talkative. She's gonna just give you like 1 or 2 word responses. I presume, yeah, you will gonna lead her down below where you encountered the individual.
Yeah.
What exactly were you doing here? Back to.
I was there was a person who was gathering body parts of individuals, some of which were children, and I was told to make an example of him, and when I did, he popped up out of nowhere like the ghost of Christmas fuck you.
You're just gonna start like keep wandering around. You give me like a vigilance roll. As funnily enough, you do spot. You will patrol a large area. You will spot a building that looks similar to what your sister described to you.
Cool. Is there any, like, is the door intact? Is there anything weird about this building?
There is no door. It's
Uh,
quite empty and dark. You can't see properly.
Hey, boss.
Yes.
That looks ominous as shit.
Mm,
If I were a betting man,
there was an attack here, I believe. Not that long ago. Like points, you can see like pieces of what you now realize is a charred flesh that has dried up. It smells
Cool.
quite unpleasantly.
Cool. So do you have any idea what he is? Or she? I'm not judging.
A possessed individual. I don't give a shit.
Possessed, like, by a spook?
Yes.
You
believe in
well,
ghosts?
Well, I didn't, but like you're the professional and I'm the muscle, so I'm not gonna argue with you. Now I just kind of have an existential crisis thing going on.
Whenever someone around here dies a horrible, horrible death, which, as you can imagine,
There's a lot.
happens, yeah. Sometimes they make deals with the spirits, and you can see what they end up being. Then people like me
That's-
are called in to kill them.
That feels like an existential crisis. That means that there might be an afterlife, and that makes me kind of rethink. You know what? That's too big for me. I'm gonna punch the thing you told me to punch.
As yeah, unfortunately, you sort of walk around for like a couple of hours, and you can't like don't seem to find. You can find several other places where he's like signs of altercations, many like bullet holes in walls and buildings, several like abandoned places. But yeah, it seems you can't really locate the man.
Boss, quick question. If there's multiple of these things, how do we know the one we're looking for when we find these like places is that one?
Well,
Instead of any
they
like
don't all look exactly the same.
Yeah, no. I know. I'm saying like, but like if they're all doing this kind of weird vigilante-ish shit, how do we know that this crime scene is related to the one we're looking for versus the one that attacked Oscorp, which is a different one? Is it just
Why would I
based
care
on?
about the one that attacked Oscorp?
Well, I'm just saying. I guess what I'm saying is, how do we know we're on the right trail? Or
Because
do you
there's
have any
only
way to
been one in this area spotted.
fair enough. So I don't know. Should we go cause some trouble and then it should just show up?
The worst idea.
Because it seems to like do it when somebody like, we'll say unalived, got unalived, So if we find somebody, or do ourselves, who is about to be unalived, that guy should probably show up or be near some criminals.
Yeah, well, that's good. You can be the bait. Wait
What?
outside of one of the clubs. Grab someone, try and rob them, kill them, whatever. I don't care. I'll be nearby when the guy shows up to take him down.
And what if you get bodied?
If I get bodied, then you should just run. You have no chance.
Okay. Okay. We'll do it your way.
As yeah, she's gonna like go sort of presumably hide. As you can see, she like climbs with quite agile maneuvers on top of some of the by buildings. As yeah, you can just there's like people going about their business. Poor people. There's club goers. Obviously, I would if you like pick up on one of the gang members, you might like get fucking actually like attacked. So there's like you could probably isolate someone who looks more vulnerable.
Yeah, okay. I'll do that. Internally asking the suit, is this shit crazy or is this just me?
It seems to think you're quite stupid and doesn't understand why are you doing this.
Well, I'll be honest. I need cash, and because my mother is working 20-hour shifts, and I wasn't really thinking. I'll be honest, suit. I wasn't really thinking this one through. I wasn't really thinking this one through and all the way. I think this will be the last time we do this kind of thing. I'll be real with you, suit. If the flaming skeleton man shows up, you're gonna help me out this again, right, buddy?
He will help you out. It just doesn't clearly is not this is weird.
This is weird. Do you think she's full of shit, or do you think like we're on the wrong end of this? What's your thoughts, my guy? I want to hear your thoughts and opinion.
It can I'm gonna remind you, it can barely form emotions right now. You're trying to have like full-on blown conversations with him.
I know. He's trying. He's really trying, but he's also like real life Eddie Brock. He's dumb. All right. Well, I will isolate somebody and do a mock robbery.
Problem is, it can't. If it's a mock, like what do you understand by a mock robbery?
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm gonna rob somebody till this guy shows up.
So, yeah, I was gonna say you have to actually like commit the crime.
The crime.
On that looks more scampy. Yeah, so as you see, and you kind of like you see this like young woman who's just kind of walking out of the club, looking slightly drunk, not too much. As you like walk up to her, she's gonna like have like a moment where she's gonna like stares at you a bit like concerned now that you're closing in on her.
Touches the bridge of his nose, like eternally pinching the bridge of his nose. Yeah, he's just. He's. Is it just her? Is she isolated? Is this what it is?
Yes, like you picked someone that's like alone and vulnerable.
Yeah, he's gonna cover mouth and drag her into the alley and just rob her.
Yeah, as you like, she like struggles. You need to give me a melee check. I'm gonna struggle against you. You will get an edge on it. Not that
That's
you
the
not
lowest
that
die,
you
right?
needed. Not that you needed. As yeah, you drag this young woman through as she's like screaming. You cover her mouth, like slam her up against the wall. As you do realize I've enhanced. So yeah, as you like slam her, you didn't intend maybe to like put too much force, but like her eyes kind of visibly go wide as you like you're like you feel like a slight crack as she like starts choking. As yeah, you can just kind of grab her stuff.
Is she dead or just?
No,
knocked
you
out?
just feel like you probably either broken a couple of bones. You're not really sure which. I don't think you're like a medical expert.
Just no.
But yeah, your slam against her, they just probably at the very least dislocated also something like.
It's all right. Yep. Now he's taking it and walking further in the alley. I assume it's not like a dead end. It's like
Yeah,
an alley.
yeah. You can move away from the crime scene. As you just kind of you hear like this sharp fucking almost like metal screech as you like look up ahead of you, and from the darkness you see someone else. See this lady as she's walking slowly towards you,
Oh,
claws extended.
listen, that's not. This is not. This is not what I want. I'm not. You're not the person I'm looking for.
The fuck are you looking for?
I'm looking for a flaming skull man who apparently burns people in the cinders, and he apparently only comes when crime is being done.
How convenient.
It's not really convenient. This is very inconvenient, but I don't really. Are those gloves?
You
are
also
they, like,
don't work for Sabretooth then,
That I do, but I was not. Well, kinda. It's kind of independent contracting right now. Are those claws inside the gloves, or is those coming out of your hands?
About to find out.
I would prefer
As-
not to.
She like stops as you do now hear the familiar wrangling of chains. As,
See, I fucking see. I'm not a crazy man. Fucking claw lady.
as yeah, you turn around and you do see the on the other end of the alleyway where you walked in with the woman. Sort of blue flame sort of as the shadows almost meld with the ground. He is in fact not really staring at you. He is sort of checking up on the woman you most likely put in the hospital. But
Oh, he's sentient. Oh,
she
that's
like the other lady with the colossal senses. The fuck do you think he was?
I didn't really know. He seemed like more like a force of nature. I'm gonna be real with you.
It's a fucking
Wait.
person inside of that.
I was told he was like a spirit that possessed a body.
So?
I thought it was more like demon possession. I wasn't really given a lot of context. Wait, but you know him? Who are you?
Listen, I don't know him. I've seen him around.
Oh. Yeah, so you seem like a nice individual, and this is not a threat towards you, but I think shit's about to go down, and I think you should leave.
Say that. You see Enigma start fucking blasting the spirit as the other woman immediately like reacts to that as she leaps over you. Insane feat of strength as in like a couple of seconds she is basically where like Enigma was perched up shooting at the guy as she like tackles Enigma and they like tumble onto the other side of the building as like these loud crashing noises can be heard as you are left in the alleyway with the spirit guy.
So I was told that your conscience, you're like you're like a person. You can talk.
Yeah, I'm gonna stare.
I hope it fails. I hope Ricky's so dumb he doesn't even doesn't even fucking. It's a grunt roll, so it won't. It's
What's your ego?
0.
Yeah, so no, actually it does hit you. That is that's 4. So that's 16 focus damage. As like the
Oh,
thing
that-
stares you down and you like you suddenly like feel this pressure like on you as you like start without realizing you start trembling as you can see yourself from an outside point of view as you do just almost cripple a woman, stealing from her for well presumably just some money, wounding others to save your own skin as sort of you can feel this like these things disgust at your actions for their cowardice, for their callousness, for their indifference towards others.
All right, suit. I think right now is a good time to activate.
Yeah, as you can feel the ooze sort of cover your entire body.
Right.
What's your plan? Are you just gonna try and like fight this guy?
No, no.
I was
This dude
gonna
just,
say.
like,
that's-
this dude just Jiminy Cricket the shit out of me, Grunt. All right, I'm gonna we could how about we talk instead of like just start throwing haymakers, because as fun as that sounds, I think you're not the bad guy here.
Why don't you give me an ego roll?
That's not gonna be good, Grunt.
Ah, well, see. As the chains don't launch towards you yet, seemingly waiting for you to continue.
I don't really understand what's going on, and yes, I
Is it-
understand how fucked it.
Points to the woman that's injured.
Do you want me to take her to a doctor? Or are you just pointing at her?
He does like nod at that.
Okay. Can I ask like 2 questions? Are you friends with that knife lady, or did that just kind of happen and they just fought each other? And 2, is it? Do you just sense when bad shit happens, or is this like when innocent blood is spilt? kind of thing.
He does nod at the last one. He doesn't really reply anything to the.
Or I feel like we're gonna bump into each other again, aren't we?
It just kind of like lets the chain hang and dangle a bit more.
Uh-huh. Okay. Well, I will take that lady and go.
As listen, luckily for you, you do know a local Ripper doc that's doesn't really ask questions and actually works in this area of town. As yeah,
Cool.
the woman is just gonna like moan with pain as you like pick her up.
Cool. Awesome.
And yeah, she like run over and you're clearly weird form. Are you gonna maintain that or like let it recede? You might have questions if you walk in as a monster.
Like you're asking if I just drop her off or if I go in and like try to explain myself?
No, I'm asking if you're gonna look like Venom as you walk into the clinic.
No.
Okay.
Probably once like he gets like within. They assume I'm like not just running but like crawling, getting there, trying to get there, jump down. Like once I'm down, he'll probably de-venom and then go in.
Yeah, as you bring her in, the Ripper doc looks at her and says, "What happened to her?"
Mugging.
Set her onto the table. I'll get to it.
All right. She gonna be okay or?
Yeah. I mean, hopefully. Like sips from his coffee mug, and then kind of like gets up and preps for the surgery. Yeah, you did shatter several of her ribs, dislocated a shoulder, and almost broke her spine.
Almost does not mean doing so. So,
Yeah, she's not gonna
Oh,
be
wait.
crippled.
I'm gonna wait till at least she is finds out that she's at least in stable condition.
And eventually after the surgery is done, it's gonna walk out and be like, "So, do I forward the bill to you, to her?"
How much is the bill?
She'll show you the data pad with all the details. It's not as high as yours, but like a third. Still a lot of money.
All right, just forward it to me.
Noted. He's gonna like send you all the invoices. I'll
I would make
let
sure.
I'll let you know when she's woken up.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll make sure like all her stuff is back in her fucking coat.
Yeah.
I guess I'll head back to where Enigma was because she's probably fucking dead or not. Either way. She did tell me to run if she couldn't take down the fucking
Yeah.
flaming blue skull man. And I
Yeah.
did. She technically didn't do that, so I did do what she told me to do.
Yeah, by the time you come back, the fighting has long been done. You see no sign of anything.
All right, no flaming man, no claw lady, no 8-arm person, or technically 6-arm person and 2 legs.
You will notice on the way there, you do have a message from Sabretooth saying, I assume the job didn't go well.
No, it did not. It could not have gone. It could not have. It did not go well at all.
Well, them's the breaks. You don't get paid unless the job's actually successfully done.
Fair. Fair. Okay.
See, if you were actually working for me full time, you would get paid anyways.
Yep.
Well, good luck. I'll keep your name in mind if anything else pops up.
Looking forward to it, darling. Yeah, it'll probably just take a minute and just find a bench to just sit at and think for a while. Because today was just fucked. That was fucked. That was like that's not what I do. He'll probably talk to we'll say, Marcel, see if he can hook me up with any fights.
I was gonna pick up like oh well, listen. Probably can get you something next. How about on Monday? Monday sounds good.
Grunt, do I have anything going on Monday?
No, not specifically.
Then yeah, Monday's fine.
Yeah. Be sure to bring that sister of yours. She enjoyed your fight last time.
Yeah, I don't think did he know that we were related, or did he just find out that we were related? Because now that's concerning.
I think you told him, didn't you tell him?
No, we were, because I was very specific
Yeah,
to say this.
Then he would know. He would say, bring over that lovely friend of yours.
I will see if she is busy. Because oh god, right, you just gave me like a little heart attack. I'm like, what?
No.
No.
There's catch you later.
Yep. Thanks, boss. See you later.
Yeah, it's pretty late for Eve and Lydia. Ricky is not back home yet again. Another night.
Yeah, Eve knows. Like, listen, he has decided on this path.
I mean, but he still needs to get home someday.
Clearly, he's too busy working. It's fine. It's fine. You get back home in a coffin.
Oh god. How do we tell Mom if he ever dies?
I don't know.
I guess we need to think of something because it's not that often.
Well, unfortunately, nothing we can do at this point. Guess we'll get to thinking.
Yeah. So I assume you don't have any idea how the whole appearance changing could work. I mean, you're smart and everything. Think you can help me?
I can try. But first of all, I'm not a biology student.
I know,
Sounds like more up their alley. But even aside from, I have honestly just maybe don't try to think about it in public. Only try to think about it while we're in the apartment here. I don't try to like think hard about like changing towards either me. I guess I don't know. I have no idea what or how or why.
I guess I have to try it out one day. Maybe just thinking about it helps.
I mean, you can, like, what you gonna do with that? You're just gonna like fuck around with that, right? You know?
No, I never would. But if I would get myself in trouble, I could get out of a situation by leaving as a person that's not me. Safety precaution.
So the camera doesn't see you changing, but it's fine. We can like, I guess we can like. Just maybe try to avoid getting into trouble in the first place. I think that's a much wiser idea.
I mean, it would be, but I mean, some.
No, many people get into college, Lydia. Mom and dad work their asses off, and you have an option
mean-
to get a well-paying job somewhere at some fucking news company, maybe, and live a safe and normal life. You don't get yourself in trouble. There's no need to evade trouble.
Sometimes the trouble comes to me, and I don't force it upon me.
No, I don't think it does. Nothing. Well, I don't think that part would have helped at the Oscar building.
I guess. I still got the powers. Why not use it? I mean, I'm not doing anything bad with it. I'm just saving my ass if I have to.
Just don't be like Ricky and get involved in the next fucking shit. I don't
I
think mom will
will
handle.
try.
I think mom cannot handle a second dead child.
I mean, almost got killed by a flaming guy. Two flaming guys.
Well,
And I
well-
still live. Could handle myself.
you got lucky. You mean? And we are all blessed for that luck. You want to keep rolling the dice? You want to keep?
No, I don't want to play with my luck. I told you I'm gonna be more careful. I'm not gonna get myself into too much trouble. I mean, have I done anything last few hours? No, no trouble. I went to school. That's it.
When did she come back home?
Later in the day.
Okay, nothing too suspicious to do with inside check. You would just sigh. Let's hope you're wise then, Ricky.
Oh yes, he will get himself in trouble. For sure. I mean, I guess he now got a lady by his side too.
I don't think they are, and if they are, I think that's just more of a. I think just using him as a fuck toy. I think that's a polite word to say. You that.
Probably yes. But maybe she will keep him safe. I at least hope so.
But for now, anyway, I think. Yeah. You just kind of sigh. I look down, thinking like, God damn it, she's already considering this. She's already afraid of Liz. She has fear in her eye.
It's all gonna be fine. Why don't we watch something?
Dave will just nod.
Gonna put on a movie. Waiting for Vicky.
Yeah, I assume Ricky, you would eventually go home.
Yes. It's not like any more craziness is gonna happen on the way home.
Yeah, as it's about like midnight when he comes in.
Now that was a long day.
Yeah, it was. You'd be surprised.
Hmm.
You know, mergers, stock options. It works.
Sure, I guess you were at work.
Yeah. Yep, that, and I was looking at that place you were talking about, and it's ominous.
Good. And anyone left?
Nope, nope. Seemed like somebody he got there before me.
Okay.
I hope you're happy with your new employer.
Um. Yeah, sure. Like, it's very clear he does not want to have the argument right now. So yeah, sure.
Sorry, don't want to discuss about your day.
Not really. I'll be honest. I saw some pretty weird shit today, and I just kind of want to go to bed and not think about it. I have an existential crisis about the afterlife.
What happened?
Oh, you know, your usual. You're going down an alleyway. A woman with claws for hands comes out of nowhere. A flaming skull man comes out of nowhere. You meet a person with 6 arms and 2 legs, and you know, none of that sounds like a fun day. So I'm just gonna go to bed. Oh, by the way, are we in the apartment alone?
Yeah. Your mom
Yeah,
only
he's
comes
kinda like-
like
yeah.
around 5 in the morning.
Yeah, he's gonna insist.
As he takes a step forward, he goes,
It's nice to know you're already meeting new cyborgs.
okay. Well, before... Okay. So, there is something else I haven't really told you, because it kind of got weird. But you know how Lydia was doing her, like, I don't know, like, jumping very high? Shtick? Like, with her weird power?
Yes.
But something else might have happened.
Like you also fucking float.
Well, not exactly. All right, big guy. We should show him.
As yeah, you can see sort of Ricky's entire body be like quickly being covered by this black ooze that sort of, as he like also slightly gets larger and taller, as his face looks quite monstrous now.
If you take a step back.
Holy shit.
All right, thanks, big guy.
He says that, but like this is not his voice. It comes out distorted almost.
So, this is the suit.
Have you signed some fucking experimental weapons tech or something? Or what?
No, it seems to have memories of its own, so it's not really like tech. It's organic in some way.
Oh, great! You guys, you what the fuck? What the fuck? That's since when? How?
Pardon?
Fucking as they say, since when and how the fuck did you get that?
Well, it's a very funny story, and it involved that a piece of experimental tech was using this as a battery.
Oh my fucking god! Of course, naturally. So okay, so nice to know that was right.
Yeah, but this is not a piece of technology. This is something organic that has vague thoughts and opinions. Except it barely forms emotions, but it's a thinking thing, kinda.
If it's gonna actually looking.
It's a living thing. It protects me from flaming skullmans, and in return, I protect it from not being burned.
Okay. Does anyone else know about this?
Oh well, the first lady does. The one who punched a hole in my chest. She called it an old friend. And you two, and that's about it. Oh, and the flaming skull man.
Gotta say, Sabretooth also kind of.
And maybe, possibly 50-50 Sabretooth might know. I'm not entirely sure, but it's possible.
Of course.
But
Okay.
long story short, it has a name. It named itself Venom.
Nice to meet you, Venom, I guess.
I don't think it communicates like that. I don't think it really has like, it's not dumb, it just is broken. Like, it has memories, but they're so shotgun scattershot that it doesn't really know how to function properly. So its memory just knows that it's Venom. It is Venom.
I would say
Which I guess
also when the whole incident happened, it did seem to have a particular inclination to like help that woman. Like it felt very wrong to do like attack her. It clearly
it
didn't.
also
Like it didn't like it so much that it like managed to get to you even through the broken pieces of memories and personality.
seems to want to do good. Kinda. It seems to want to help people.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Like, unlike I can just talk to it inside my head, right? Like, even if it doesn't respond, I don't need to speak aloud.
Yeah.
Hey, Venom. If we just like eat the bad guys and just help people, would that make you happy? The emotion of happy?
Seems to think so.
Would it help with your mind?
It definitely seems like the more you eat, the stronger and like better it becomes by like regaining its fragmented psyche.
It seems that it thinks vigilantism is okay.
I see. And you're okay with that?
Yeah, listen, yeah. Well, it's not like it doesn't do anything. Well, it does. It really likes chocolate. It really likes chocolate, and it doesn't really do anything wrong, except for the chocolate thing, but otherwise, it is friendly. It wants to help people. It doesn't really like bad people. And I can crawl up walls and get stronger with it.
Okay, so he likes chocolate. great. Who doesn't? I mean, who doesn't?
I think you guys should be a lot politer to the black goo guy. He's very lonely, very scared, and doesn't have many friends. So I think you should get along. I think you should apologize for your.
What the actual fuck, Ricky?
What do you mean? What the actual fuck? I shared something that I've been keeping with the people I trust the most. I feel like this has been a very powerful bonding moment between the two of us. 3 of us. 4 of us. Please don't tell anybody, guys. I'm literally at my wit's end here between the claw girl, the 6-armed person, and the goo monster and the flaming skull man. I needed to tell somebody, so I'm asking you, Eve, to not be the narc that you usually are.
Either nobody will believe me, or trust me, I'm wise enough not to. I don't think mom or dad or anyone, either the one of two things, either they will not believe me, or whatever fucking, or they are in the know about whatever fucking experimental weapon you fucking jabbed yourself with,
Oh,
and
An
they might want to.
experimental weapon. It's an It was an organic being powering an exosuit.
As I said, I
What?
think most people will simply not believe what the fuck I would if I tell them, unless you show it to them, or there is like a 10% of the population would. No, I'm fucking. I'll not.
Actually, Gerard, do I feel tired? Does the suit help me not feel tired? Does the suit get tired?
You still feel tired.
Okay, because I was like, well, we could go do some vigilantism right now if I'm not tired.
You're definitely like recovering way faster than normal, but you still feel the
Okay.
physical exertion.
All right. You hear that, Venom? We'll go try to do some good for a change tomorrow, or whenever we get around to it.
You see Ricky head over to the bedroom to just kind of fall asleep. If there's any closing remarks from anyone?
Lily's just gonna raise an eyebrow and look at Eve.
I have no idea what the fuck to do. I think I've reached my wit's end.
Yeah, I didn't expect this.
No idea. I'm kind of speechless.
Yeah, me too.
Well, then with that, we'll be ending the session here a bit early.